I'm smitten with this hobby. I want to share the first bottle of bourbon that I ever bought. Now, I'm much older now. I've had this bottle for a while. I couldn't speak much to this whatsoever. I think this is considered the yellow label. Could be wrong. It is yellow labeled. It's older though. It's not fresh, not new. It's Four Roses, and this is the like $20 bottle of bourbon. Now I've had that much, 100% consumed by me. So you know, when I first started buying these things, I price point. I realize like the older I get, like that's a screw top. It matters. I always assumed that the more expensive a bottle was, the better it'd be. And I don't know if that's always true. I think what I've experienced so far, that might not always be the case. But we're going to open up this bottle of Four Roses and we're going to try it. I'm going to let you share in on my journey here, on my first bourbon tasting here on the Country Habits. But before that, I just want to tell you, the back of this is just fantastic. This was from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky at the Four Roses. And I guess I need to write that on my list of things to talk about. Like, what distilleries are there? Which ones should we visit? Which ones matter? What's the history? But it talks a little bit about the legend of Four Roses. Paul Jones Jr., the founder of Four Roses Bourbon, became smitten. Listen, as a society, we don't use certain words nearly enough. Smitten is one of those. He became smitten by a beautiful Southern belle. Hold on, pause for a second. This gave me an idea. I'm going to start writing a list of old-timey words that we should use more on this channel. Smitten. It's our list. Smitten. Paul Jones Jr., the founder of Four Roses Bourbon, became smitten by a beautiful Southern belle. He sent a proposal to her, and she replied that if her answer were yes, she would wear a corsage of a rose on her gown to the upcoming grand ball. When she showed up the night of the ball in her beautiful gown, she wore a corsage of 4 red roses. He later named his bourbon Four Roses as a symbol of his devout passion for the lovely belle. I'm worried that this bourbon isn't going to have much depth to it, because honestly, the story on the back didn't have much depth to it. What caused him to want to start a distillery? Did he already have a distillery and didn't know what to name it? Was Paul Jones Jr. just the local moonshiner before moonshiners were a thing? I don't know. The label doesn't tell us any more than that. We're just doing splashes tonight. Just splashes. Now, the thing is about a lot of distilleries is like, there's so much out there. It's like catching Pokemon. We gotta try them all. We gotta catch them all. We gotta try to find the one that's perfect. So tasting notes here. Honestly, I'm not even gonna try. I smell oak. And I don't even know how to describe that I smell oak, but I smell oak all the time in bourbons. If you ever had a chance to work with oak and you've smelled it, sawing it or woodworking with it, sanding it and smelling it, it's very distinct, and I can pick that up. The other smell that I get too is vanilla. Now, I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know if it's vanilla or caramel or marshmallow. There are people who throw out all these different scents, and cinnamon. I don't know. I don't know how to even identify the smell of cinnamon in bourbon. Oh, I learned you're supposed to hold your mouth open like this. It helps take away the alcohol burn, I guess. I also don't think that this is the right cup to be sniffing like this. I'm worried. I'm worried on camera of trying this and like going, because I don't remember how this tastes, because I've drank it. I don't think I've ever tasted it. So it's smooth, didn't have a huge alcohol bite, but it's got like an astringent. It's good. an astringent finish. So I don't even know how to describe these flavors. The start of it is sweet, and then it gets not sweet, but not like, I wouldn't say spicy, I wouldn't say peppery. I have no idea. So that's my tasting notes. I'm smitten with this hobby. Listen, help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Comment. Give me some feedback. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you hate this. If you hate it, tell me. I mean, don't be rude, but just be like, yeah, not my cup of tea. You know, it would be even better if you told me what your cup of tea was. Because then I might be able to do a little bit better. I'm still trying to learn here. I'm trying to be funny and witty. Last thing, I guess, before I sign off, and you guys hit subscribe and thumbs up and comment. I found that this has a nice mouthfeel. It stays with you. The flavor stays there too. I don't want to say astringent, but it's weird. It's not going away, and it's not super. I'm not dogging Four Roses. To me, I'm learning. So right now, my initial reaction is that I'm not a huge fan of this. I like the upfront flavor, and then it gets, I want to say chemically. It tastes kind of chemically. And I'm sure it's not. I'm sure this is fantastic to a lot of people, and congratulations. Screw top, I think that indicates something. I'm signing off. I've talked too long on this first episode. Thank you. Thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.